Joy to the world, King Varma's come. And now we have two children we've got to look after. Hello everybody, welcome back to Crusader Kings II. First thing to talk about with Crusader Kings II, and then so we had that weird bug yesterday with the whole Kingdom of England thing. Turns out that was caused by an outdated mod that I had in the mod pack because the rest of this particular author's mods are very, very good, so I just hit the subscribe to all button. Turns out this particular mod was a little bit broken. So the mod in particular, for those of you playing along, is called VSHYW Coat of Arms. So go ahead and remove that one from your load order if you are playing along. And incidentally, if you are having any issues while playing along here, feel free to jump in the Discord. Link should be below. Just go on Discord. You can type in Mr. Samuel Streamer. I'm that famous. I get my own Discord name. Search channel. I will admit, I don't really know what benefits come from that, except for an extra headache trying to moderate. So, here we are with King Varma, the Daft. A man who is only 18 but has the face of a 45-year-old man who's seen a lot of things. We've barely started with the adventures of Varma the Daft, and we're going to... firstly, we're going to remove that name because our guy's goal was to be a bard who wants to uncover lost knowledge and that type of thing. I think we specifically learn lost lore and ancient magic, so that is exactly what we're going to do. Yesterday we had a son and hopefully heir-born Fatarm. Fatarm, Varma's son. The only issue is, and I realized this in hindsight, the only issue with generating the backstories for the characters when they're born is I don't remember what the fuck we were doing with Fatarm. I assume based on his name and his martial backstory, we were going to make him a barbarian, so I might rely on you guys a little bit to poke me if I start taking these guys in the wrong direction, because I don't remember. So, Varma the Daft of Iceland. Somebody in Discord, I've never played D&D, I should point that out. I've barely touched the Neverwinter games. The closest thing I've done to playing D&D is playing Knights of the Old Republic, which even then is pretty far away, I think. Well, not in the grand scheme of things, but in the D&D scheme of things. Someone was saying in Discord that bards are there to buff and inspire during combat, so having a high martial makes a lot of sense because having a high martial score and leading the armies yourself with that high martial, sure, you're not a good warrior in the, the physical sense being having a high personal combat skill or whatever, but you inspire. It literally affects the morale of your armies by having a good leader. So in some ways, you could argue we're fulfilling that one quite nicely, which is good to know. Now, as for our society, our goal is again to join the Hermetic Society because those guys are all about lost lore, old magics. You have these big debates that I think would suit a bard and his wit and his tongue and his prowess. So we'll try and give that a go. But right now, we're literally too stupid, so our ambition is to improve our learning. Along the way, we're looking to turn Iceland into a modern paradise. I believe our guy's motivation was to... Oh man, what was it again? It was to cement our family's name, wasn't it? To carry on the family name and bring glory and power. Somebody in the comments yesterday said, why not try and on that front, move towards feudalism a little bit. Bringing glory and power through the means of feudalism would make a lot of sense. We're playing as a tribal government right now. One of the, I think, 4 playable governments, technically 5, I suppose, with monastic theocracy over in Tibet. But you get feudal, you get tribal, you get Ikta, which is the unique Islamic government type. You get tribal, you get the monastic feudalism, and then you also get steppe, kind of, horse lords clans is the word for it, where you play as kind of landless clans on the steppes. Now, our tribal succession means that we are limited in what succession laws we can have. All of our succession laws will split the realm. It's just how things are done. Right now, we're agnatic eldership, where elders within our realm will vote for the eldest, sorry, not the eldest, but the most eligible male successor. Now, that's not ideal for a guy who wants to bring glory to his dynasty, because we could end up splitting the realm over to, say, our uncle. And if we have, say, a particularly old character or a particularly influential character taking over, that could be a spiral to disaster. Now, with feudalism, we can make sure that our son always inherits. Of course, the problem with that is making sure that your son or daughter is a good ruler, and generally it's restricted to your oldest one as well. But for bringing glory, Gavelkind, that divides all of your titles up amongst your children, is obviously horrible. Same with elective Gavelkind, and agnatic eldership is essentially putting the power in the hands of the elders. So none of those suit us. So moving to feudal, I think, makes a lot of sense, and that's something we'll try and work on over the course of today. We need not only absolute tribal organization in our laws tab, which we should be doing right away, to be completely honest with you, which I'll talk about more in a second. Again, this is a tutorial series. Oh, sorry, that's tribal organization. That's the legal system, but we should also be boosting that one too whenever possible. Really, we should be upgrading all the laws whenever possible, because it's generally within our favor. So we've got to work on that one. We also need a stone hill fort in our capital. Or we need to conquer a castle and make that our capital. Problem is we're feudal. We don't know how to run a castle, you know, we're just not used to that. You need people maintaining it, you need to know the technology behind it, etc. So there'd be a lot of negatives while we hold a castle if we were to do that. We're not going to do that though, we are going to upgrade our homeland. So what do we need then? A stone hill fort, 250 prestige to upgrade that. So I think going out doing a little bit of raiding, getting into a society, even if it's not the Hermetic Society, would be a good start. So we're all about bringing glory. But I wouldn't say we're about combat specifically. You know what? I don't think any of these societies really suit us too much. Arguably, out of all of them, the Fellowship of Hell, which are the kind of dark magic side of things, would make sense based on a character's backstory. But I'm not sure overall our guy would have much interest in that. I mean, he's cruel, proud, ambitious. Oh, I guess there is an argument for it in hindsight. I don't think the Warrior Society suit him. He's a bard, you know. He's not about personal combat. This is a difficult one. I won't lie. Sorry, I've got really bad hiccups, and I'm trying to suppress it, but it's just not working. Well, firstly, let's have a great bloop. We don't have any prisoners. We could do it now, but if it turns March before we get prisoners, we're going to miss out on it. I think let's just fire it off now. We're going to have to just buy some kind of random thralls to sacrifice instead. Let's do it then. I can hardly wait. Of course, we've had the bloop before, so we'll skip over a little bit of this. There is an option to adapt continent. You may adapt sexual abstinence as your state of life. No longer possible to visit the chambers of your wife. That will give us... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Well, bit of a miscut. That will give us continence, which gives us monthly piety. The Christians appreciate it, but we lose all of our fertility. No way. We lost a little bit of prestige of piety, but it's really not a big deal. That's my bad. We're probably never going to study another faith, although... Our guy wants to uncover lost lore. Maybe there is some old faith we could uncover. Something deeper and darker than our own faith. We'll take a look in a second. Let's have our human sacrifice. And as I said, we have no prisoners languishing in our dungeons, so we have to purchase some random thralls. They're brought to the big oak outside the temple, and their limp, lifeless bodies are hanging from its thick branches. Oh, it's better than nothing. We lose 50 gold, 50, but we gain 50 piety, 50 prestige. That's you know, a little bit of a refund on on adapting continents all of a sudden. This guy decided for one night, no fap, I'm all about it. And then he realized what a horrible idea that was. Perfect. Vassal opinion increases by 15, but of course, that's irrelevant. King Varma, my friend, Saemunda of Banavasi. I don't know why that is, but he's a member of House Skildung. I have no idea if I'm saying that even remotely correct. He's an idiot. -3 to everything. He's also mute. So I have no idea how we're getting this letter from him. That's a joke, just to clarify. Dear King Varma, I never thought I would feel the shame of asking a friend for some monetary help. Our guy's at war, and we can help him. We can straight up join his war, which I'm not going to do. Give him 5 gold. I mean this politely. 5 gold is like 3 months worth of taxes. I'm sorry, my hands are tied. There is nothing I can do. Literally, we're in debt. I mean, I could send in the money, but it just forces more and more into debt there. The feast is over. We sacrifice to the gods, giving our armies more morale, more prestige, and more piety for us too there. I think we just need to get out there and start raiding. Our guy might not be good at personal combat, but he is good at leading troops. You can't deny that much. So let's get on it. Train troops. You start overseeing construction, because that's going to be our first port of call here. And on the subject of port of call, I want to... we need a better spy master. That's what we need. Can we... You can't hire a spy master, can you? We could crack open the character finder, see if there's a good spy master willing to just join our court. It's very unlikely, but there might be someone out there. Oh, Hjalmar. Oh, crap. He likes us quite a lot. Why do you like us? State diplomacy and prestige. Let's invite him to court. He's got a lot of intrigue, but he's not employed by anybody. He's not doing anything, so he's looking for a job, and I'm going to give him that, my friend. And if we invite him to court, give him a job, he's going to like us more than our current guy, and he's better than our current guy. So let's get you studying tech down in Englandshire. Go send you over there to Mercia. Can we swap someone out for Cole? Cole's pretty crap, but I'm not too bothered. He's letting the side down, but it's not really that relevant. Okay. Let's wait for our troops to reinforce, then we'll get out there. Hopefully soon we'll start some sort of event that will let us gain some more learning. That's what taking that focus will do. Will give us the opportunity to go through some journeys to do that. Oh dear. Total Blood Axe of Svithyard is dead as dicks. Who's taken over? Arnie II. Arnie, are you using Mjolnir? Children can't equip Mjolnir because it's a heavy hammer. And if it's unequipped, that means it might be ripe for the picking. Perhaps somebody could sneak into Sweden's capital and liberate it. This character's very good. Ambitious, diligent, attractive. Like I said, Sweden is playing like a human would. It's kind of freaking me out. Our guy is dedicated to lost lore and old knowledge. And I think stealing Thor's hammer, I mean, that's prime old knowledge, right? Give me that. You're coming with me. Sorry, I had to pause there for a second. OBS seems to think there's a little microphone sound coming through, so I apologize if there is, but I listen back to it and I can't hear anything. Quite clearly, OBS is having a bad day. Who shall be your accomplice? Who should we take with us to steal Mjolnir Hammer of Thor? We could take our Marshal. Our Marshal's got 21 Marshal. We've got 19 between us. We genuinely might be able to rush down the Swedish capital and grab it from him. We could take our Spy Master. And we could spread our skills out a bit. We've got good diplomacy, very good Marshal. He's got very good intrigue. I think let's double down. Bear in mind, we tried rushing a capital before to get Gjallarhorn back, but you know what? I cannot ignore the fact that Mjolnir is sat there undefended. Totil's death might bring about a new age for Iceland. We go around and we collect all of those Norse artifacts because our guy has an interest in that. It makes perfect sense. We've arrived at Sweden's capital. I know it says King Varma. It's a bug. It's been in this mod for as long as I remember. As expected, it's heavily guarded. There's a group of guards at the main door, a servants' entrance at the back, and a window near the stables. We can convince servants to let us in. We can sneak our way in through the window, or obviously we can force our way inside. 80% chance of success. We are trying to steal the highest quality artifact from a king. Even with our combined martial skills being gigantic, it's still going to be difficult. Okay. We managed to evade most patrols until we come up outside the treasury. 2 board guards stand between you and your prize. Rush them before they raise the alarm. Only 73%. Are you a gambling man, King Varma II? Oh, my wife is pregnant. Well, that's not the pop-up I expected. Ah! You weren't as crafty as you thought. The guards draw their swords and approach you. We could pay them off. 27% chance of us being imprisoned by King Arnie. 18% chance of escaping. We gain pathetic for 5 years, which is lower diplomacy, stewardship, general opinion. We lose 2.2 gold. Or a 55% chance of successful escaping and losing more gold. If they take 4.4 gold in exchange for not being in prison trying to steal Mjolnir, that's a fair shake. We could try and fight our way out. Bear in mind, our guy is a lover, not a fighter. Well, literally, given that halfway through that raid, his wife fell pregnant. Hopefully some money will sway their minds. No way. Money did not sway their minds. We're now imprisoned in Sweden for the theft of Mjolnir. And I feel like if anything would get you executed, that might be up there. Okay, hello, King of Sweden. Can I leave? 145 gold, I'm not worth that. The fuck? He's Filka? Oh, no. We're asking the Filka to get a claim on his title, good lord. I guess we'll just wait and see if he lets us out. Oh, this could be a problem. If we die, our new heir is King Bugvard of Finnmark. A delicate short boy. He's got the Damascus steel of our dynasty. They formed a bloodline. What the fuck? Gandalf managed to kill the white animal. I think I've had that happen to me twice in the total of every single series we did in CK2. Why has everybody got cool shit going on besides me? What the fuck is happening? Gandalf of Poison Tooth, this great hunter, managed to kill the legendary white animal. Hunter opinion plus 20. Characters may befriend a hunting dog. He gets general opinion plus 5, month prestige plus 0.5. Fuck you, Gandalfa. Okay, and he's got a Damascus steel sword too, which is cool. He's got an abacus, golden bracelets. Maybe we should just fucking die. Maybe we'll be executed. We failed your heist. You've suffered in shame. Could be worse. From that decision, it literally could not have been worse. But that's okay. We've been released. He stole my Roman helmet. The thing we stole from the Pope. Someone did point out in the comments that it's just a helmet from Rome, so it is literally a Roman helmet. You motherfucker! He stole my hat and he's wearing it. Oh, we're now rivals with Sweden, as we should be. Those thieves! What kind of person would try and take another man's artifact like that? That's unbelievable. Mark my words, his days are numbered. Let's study another faith. Who knows? Maybe it'd be a good way to get a little bit of learning. The Germanic religion does not forbid its practitioners to study other beliefs in their pursuit of knowledge. Sympathy for Christians, sympathy for Muslims, sympathy for Jewish, or we can say Eastern religions, Zoroastrian, or Eastern, which is just a kind of bulk combination of Hindu, Buddhist, Jain, Taoist. You know, I don't really want any of them. But you know what? Let's go for... I love that it says I wish to emulate the discipline of Indians, and then one of them is Taoist, but we'll forgive paradox on that one, I suppose. Let's go for that one. And the reason I say that is our wife, you know, it's her culture. So let's do that. Let's be a bit more endearing to our wife. God damn it. Okay. And they also cleared our focus. We were on family focus before it. I suppose now's the time we go scholarship. We've started learning other religions. I feel like this is a good start. We want to join the Hermetic Society, but we've got to put the work in. We've got to study if we expect them to let us in. And they will now. Wait, what? Learning greater than 10. None of these must be true. It's tribal? You can't join if you're tribal. I thought it was only if you were unreformed. Oh, no, we still can't join the Hermetic Society. Those fuckers. Fine. If they won't take us, maybe there's darker knowledge. Evil bard? I'm well on board. We will sing songs to hell. I'm in. I will make Sweden pay. I will make Sweden. We're cruel. We're ambitious. We're brave. This is playing the character. He wants knowledge and forgotten arts. And we're a bard. What about debuffing rather than buffing? Huh? I'm in. I think this works fine. Friendship ended with Hermetic Society. Those fuckers. And to be fair, you do play songs in the Fellowship of Hell, assuming we're allowed in. Father, calls Gila, pulling my arm, pleading to play with her and her latest toy. Completely oblivious to all the important work I'm in the middle of. Sometimes this kid can be really insufferable. Neglect Gila to focus on your own problems. Absolutely. Fuck off. We're in the middle of studying, damn you, Gila. Herokura has been going around Autism praising Gunhild, claiming she make a much better king than I do. That motherfucker! Herokura? Oh, Herokura isn't on the council. It was the guy I fired. Right. Firstly, I'm marking him. We need a little bit of vengeance here. Something's gone wrong here. It's all falling apart. Oh, shit. We've received news from the Filkura. A most revered congregation of diviners under the leadership of our Filkura have analyzed the stars. And many prodigious heavenly sightings happening all over the world in past months, the rich conclusion that a period of good luck and stability is approaching us. This is the Filkura. This is the guy in charge of the reformed new Norse religion. Praise the heavens. Favorable stars. We're getting a little tax and a little less revolt risk. Our council are conspiring against us. Unbelievable. Our enemies are at the gates. We lost our fucking helmet. We're only 19. There's no wonder this guy's gone grey. They're a clever bunch. Much knowledge has been lost since the glory days of the Roman Empire, but some of their engineering knowledge has been preserved in dusty old tomes. Oh, great. Game 1 learning. There you go. That was our ambition fulfilled. What a good start. Okay, Mr. Bard. What do we do with you now? We could... We want to amass power for our dynasty, so amassing wealth might work. But I feel like intrigue, for a start, would probably help out a little bit. So you know what? Let's throw that in. We want to improve our intrigue skill since it's poor. It's our lowest point. And I guess there is some argument it could be a bit more of a bardy skill to have on board. A son was born named Hrolfr. Hrolfr. Have the strong trait, my child. Wife is strong. We're comely. Inherit something, for God's sake. Oh, my lord, not that. He's short. He's also got a stutter. And he's sickly. Hrolfr? What am I going to call you? A short, stuttering, sickly baby. I'm going to call you, Doomed. I'm going to call you Doomed. Excellent. You know, that classic Norse name. Herokura, you snake, you vile fucking worm. You must attempt to save my child. Please. What's that? Oh, tiny. Much shorter than average. Oh, shit. There you go. He's got old man syndrome. That's why he's angry. Oh, he's dead. No. What little doomed appears to be slightly weaker than other children's age. I swear he's much more energetic than he was a couple of weeks ago. Varma? I got some bad news for you, big man. Doomed gained successful treatment. Too late. He's too late. A doctor doesn't realize that he's already dead. The child is dead. I might sack him. He doesn't know what he's fucking talking about. In fact, he's an incredible learning stat. Why can we not make him? That's a shame. It would have made for an incredible seer. Right, how are we doing with regards to our military? We're almost reinforced. Let me go out raiding again. I'm having dinner and plenty of drinks with Sverker av Ragnit tonight. It's lovely, yet what I'm most charmed by is Sverker himself. Why would I not immediately stop our conversation, which has slowly begun touching upon some almost heretical ideas, questioning the salvation of Odin? If we don't ask questions, why did Odin make us curious? I mean, it's a great discussion, fueled by alcohol or not. Sverker's opinion is improved because we agree with him. Okay, Sverker. Walking the palisades of my town, I'm joined by Sverker. I find myself agreeing with a lot of the concepts he presents. The futility of prayer particularly resonates with me. Suddenly he turns to me and presses a small leather pouch in my hand. My lord, will you carry this with you for protection? I'll keep it hidden, and I thank you, Sverker. He's given us some sort of charm. What if I told you that everything you've been taught to believe in is a lie? Sverker continues, throwing a cautious glance around before pulling up his sleeve, revealing a scar in the shape of Hell's Mark. Odin is a liar. Reject the tyrant dynasty and let hell guide your steps. You're truly a Sade Maida, then. Can you do something about my rival? I'm sure I said that wrong, okay? You don't panic. Ask Sverker how you can begin a journey into this forbidden knowledge. We might, if you offer yourself up to hell. You'll be granted powers Odin has kept from us humans. Fingering the leather pouch in my pocket. Oh, I slowly nod. Oh, and I think you'll enjoy it, he said with a knowing smile. I don't like any of that. If there's any chance I'll do something about my rival, I will. My God. We're doing this all to try and get back at Sweden? He did steal our father's helmet. His prized Roman helmet. Wow. The Grand Madrasa? The great ruler Caliph Mukhtar has instituted a great madrasa for the education of his realm. All the promising young men of Islam are flocking to this new center. Oh, it's a university. Must be noted that a universal institution exists for the will of one person. When they die, will their heirs be able to maintain it? Glory to the Caliph Mukhtar. Oh. Well, you know what? Good for you. Oh, shit. Look at that. He's got the Turketsakin. Some sort of fancy-ass sword. Oh, my God. This man has collected every book I've ever seen. How is everybody doing this awesome shit? Meanwhile, we're just pissing our life away in Iceland. Look at this man with his 29 fucking intrigue. What am I... Have I forgotten how to play this game? We now play as Jedvard the Ruthless. It's been some time since Sverker was in contact with me. I've been pondering what Odin would think of me for venturing down this path, but Sverker has already offered me more support than Odin ever has. I began studying books on the occult, and so far I'm finding the views preached at the temple to be narrow-minded at best. The lies are meant to hold us back, or... why must we always put others' needs before our own? We gain the trait greedy. Now, I think there's a good argument in our character's backstory, consolidating power and glory for our dynasty. You could argue that is greedy, or at least walks a very fine line towards greed. I think I'm going to go for it. A proud, ambitious man? I think greed slots right in there. I've had some cryptic scrawlings written in blood on my bedroom door this morning. The guards say they haven't seen anyone enter during the night, and I dare not ask my seer to decipher it. Yet I think I understand. The mark of hell. Of course, the bargain must be struck. We carve hell's mark into our arm, just like the one Sverker showed you. We gain a bandaged arm until the 15th of July 824, giving personal combat skill -15. Okay, then. Holy shit. Is this the right path to go down? I mean, it did say that we're into old lore and dark magics, and I couldn't think of anything more appropriate than exactly what we're doing right now. Good news, everyone. The defense pact of opposing Bataga III Rashtra Kuta has been disbanded. I bet you're all very glad to hear that. Might just disable that for the future, I think. I'm only curious. The Germanic prince is constantly pastoring Tanasemund, no matter what he promises to do or no matter how much money he bestows to the Germanic church. I know what he could do. I don't want anything that makes the priest upset, or you want my advice and it'll cost you. You know what? I'm gonna help the man. He's our friend. And I'm gonna give him a hand. I know what you can do. What is that? Jurist. There's posting conditions of the ancient honored legal tradition in Rome. Of Rome, I should say. Diplomacy +5. Well, now we got that. Tutored. I guess someone trained him to be a juror. What a cool outcome. Okay. I'll help you out, no worries. Kind of curious to find out what the outcome of our... Oh. My courtier Herker is carefully approaching about his old Germanic beliefs. By God, Thor, God the Thunderer, God the All-Father, God Odin, God. Well, I might be a little bit broken. Oh, engage him in theological debate. How dare you? Do you think we could convert him back? Maybe. Let's see what happens here. So we've written to this guy. Sorry, I skipped over that one so fast. Asking for a non-aggression pact with Sverker of Marburg. Not that that's ever going to be relevant, of course. Fantastic. That's great news. What happened? Have they not got back to us? Why are they not contacting me and saying we can join? They hate me? Maybe it's because we're shit at intrigue. Maybe they're like, this guy's an idiot blabbermouth. Did you hear? He tried to ram raid Sweden and all he got was thrown in prison and his helmet stolen. Nobody wants to be a friend with guy who gets his fucking helmet stolen. For this time, I asked Queen Lead GU to spend some time with me. I'll ask her. You know what? Let's do it. We can talk in private. I hope you enjoyed being my presence for so long. Plus 10. Hope you can trust each other more now. Plus 10. I hope you like your time here. Sure. Hope you can trust each other more now. And she's so struck by our generosity and kindness as a host that before departing, she feels indebted to us. She owes us a favor. I mean, that's fantastic news. I'm going to stop swearing our wife. I don't think we really need it, to be honest with you. Right. Let's get out there. First things first. King Varma. We've become aware that your inductor passed away before being able to complete your recruitment. Oh, our guy died. We wish to rectify this oversight and offer you membership to the Fellowship of Hell. Grandmaster Frantisek. Some Pomeranian old Germanic guy. Renowned Imperial Counselor. Holy shit, he served on an Imperial Council somewhere. Wowee. I accept praise Loki. Oh, we're in. We're a spy maider to kick things off. We're going to attempt to abduct. We sacrifice to hell. That's very nice. Visenda Marder for our second rank. Allows us to summon a familiar. Do a tainted touch, which can give them diseases in exchange for dark power. And a demonic possession. We can become a Sade Maider. Dark Divorce, Dark Healing, and Invite Disciple of Hell. And then finally, Troll Maider. Very nice. We'll cover all of those when it happens. The currency for this society is dark power. Right now, we've got the ability to attempt to abduct people and sacrifice to hell. So people in our prison, we can make disappear. And that might be relevant, given that we're about to go and get some fresh people for our prison. Let's set up a sub-commander here. I think, you know what? I think first things first. Before we visit the friggin' Pope, let's go visit friggin' Sweden. The problem is the Swedish capital is in Skara, which is a weird place for them to put it. You want to let this Lombard dude invest in our realm? Sure, whatever. Okay. Hey, there you go. Big foreign profit. Build cost down by 7.5%. Tax modifier is up. Diplomacy is up. Very nice. The problem is the Swedish capital is nowhere near the bloody coast, which is quite annoying. A spy master wants to marry this lady. Yep, she's all yours. So we do have to walk through 3 provinces to get there. And it means we'll have to run away from 3 provinces when he decides he doesn't want us getting clapped. Gunhilda and I used to have a teenage crush on each other, and I met her today and the old feelings welled up. Before I could say something embarrassing, Gunhilda laughed away our teenage infatuation, told me she's still fond of me. Oh. I'm sorry, Gunhilda. It was only a teenage infatuation. But I loved you. Oh, she doesn't care, but we can have that option of trying. Why would you ever go for that? No. It was only a teenage infatuation. I agree. Right, let's get in there. Get back the helmet. We can't burn it down. How many defenders they got? Oh, we can burn it down. It's just going to take a bloody long time. Oh, this is dangerous. Okay. There are going to be Swedish troops all over the place. How long? It might not take that long to burn down. You know what? I reckon we can do it. Okay. The people of Leicester have progressed beyond our own technological level. What the hell happened, Leicester? Huh? You're doing better in 825 than you are in 2021. 50 military tech, economy tech, or cultural tech. Very nice. We don't have any upgrades. I'm sure one of them. I think it was economy tech, right? Not entirely sure. Doesn't really matter. We've got bigger fish to fry right now. Holy crap. We might get away with it because Sweden are at war. Oh! Rumors of a traitor working with the besiegers has eroded the morale of the defenders. We got an event in our favor. Oh my god, 24 days and we've broken through. Another 12 days. We're in. Did we steal anything? Nothing at all. Balls. Okay, well, it was worth a go. We burned down his capital. We didn't get anything, but we'll come back at some point. Mjolnir will be mine. Actually, while we're here, you got Galahorn? You got Galahorn? Let's look him up. Was it you? No, must have been... Who the fuck had Galahorn? Well, let's find it. Right. Galahorn has gone back to the... Oh. Urvar. Where's your capital, Urvar? Here? It absolutely is. There he is. Okay, fair enough then. Well, let's go over here, clap his capital. This is the traditional capital of Sweden, over in Upland. Oh, a daughter. Good run. Oh, hey, comely, that's good. Sagittarius, martial diplomacy. My daughter. Hello, let's give you a diplomacy education, I suppose. What's the good diplomacy one? I think it's humility, right? Affectionate is good, but timid's not. You know, I really don't remember. Whatever, we'll go for humility. Sod it. We might be able to marry her off as a good bride, given that she's got that favorable, attractive trait there. You want to piss off? I want to burn this place down. Oh, he's got a lot of defenders. Hey, get out. I'm here for Galahorn. Oh, he's moving. If he moves over to Orland. Oh, very nice. If he moves over to Orland. If we can catch him, you think we'll get there first? No, we won't, unfortunately. Wait. Yeah, no, unfortunately, we can't catch him yet. Maybe he'll move off. Okay, we can get back on the boats. They move away. Oh, shit, look, 2,700. That's not good enough. I'm sorry, I'm leaving. I'm going to Rome. Goodbye. Excuse me. I said I'm going to Rome. Goodbye. I said good day, sir. I've got to think of what other... Oh, shit, we can sail down through Novgorod. Okay, is that quicker? I guess it must be. I'm trying to think what other Germanic artifacts we want. There's Galahorn, there's the Andvarnor, which isn't necessarily a good thing to loot. Oh, a guy's got a beard now? Oh, makes you look a bit more imposing, I will admit. Oh, nice. Hey, there you go. Bian Wenjing bought in a master builder. And we got more tech points. Fucking hell, our council are really holding it down. I'm keeping this shit together almost as quick as I'm making it all fall apart. Rome? Only 309 defenders in Rome again. How the fuck is Rome, the capital of the Catholic Church, got less defenders than a bumfuck nowhere Sweden? I don't quite understand. I do not give a shit if Jedvard of Nordland has bought a cup. Hell's favors, Spain made of armor. The great and mighty Hell has given us so much, now it's time to give them a gift in return. Hell craves a soul to summon in the dark realm. We have the perfect for them. Capture and sacrifice a virgin. Glory to Hell. Okay. Children, chaste, and ascetic characters are likely virgins. Alright then. What about the Pope? What about the Pope, though? If we could capture him and sacrifice him, my God. That would be big brain play. Let's see what we can do here. Pope? Would you like to visit Hell? Not your Hell, my Hell. Yes! We've stolen the lusty Frankish maid. On the plus side, we've gone from polishing one helmet to a different one. Fantastic news. Oh, that's the best fucking outcome. I don't care what other crap you've got. Actually, what other crap do you have? Durandal has got the Grail sword. Wow. Bonded back together by Sir Percival. He's obviously got Durandal there belonging to Roland. He's got a sword from heaven, a marble statue, a classic of poetry, giving +2 learning. No. I'm here for your pawn. Now all we have to try... Oh, they got back Orbitello. They're back under the Pope now, which makes them a little bit more annoying because it counts the Pope's around. But we'll grab what we can from here. Ideally, any prisoner would be fantastic. Let's see what we can do. Oh, the Pope's men are coming down. Oh, we got it. We can get out. We can't get out. He'll catch us, but I think we'll probably beat him. Or will we? Do you want to resign? Get off that fast. Are we a coward? We're here to bring glory to our dynasty. Fight 1,200 of the Pope's men. His army is almost certainly superior to ours. Farmer on the center. The Bard training. We're going to do our way to victory. And how much gold have we looted? Oh, just a shitload. We need more boats. I should have bought more bloody boats. I put them down because they obviously cost a lot of money. But you know what? In hindsight, it was working well. Fucking hell, Leicester. We can almost invest into military organization again. Well, actually, we're way ahead in that. So, military organization allows us to build retinues, right? It's determined by your holdings. It's determined by your technology. Because we've got such a small realm, even though our technology is way ahead, we still can't build a retinue. So we'd have to upgrade a lot of our stuff before that is something we can worry about. So I guess forget about retinues for the time being then, huh? What else can we upgrade? We can upgrade light infantry. That might not be a bad idea at all. It only gives them a 3.7% bonus, but that's better than nothing, right? Honestly, skirmish techniques would be better because our guy in the center is going to give morale anyway. So I'm going to go for skirmish techniques. I'm going to go for light infantry. It only obviously subtracts the points depending on how far away you are. So Do we also want to upgrade? Because we're never going to get shipbuilding anytime soon. Although, oh no, we'd have to get double our points. I think let's go in construction. Minus 6.2% build cost build time is fantastic. With that master builder, with our guy overseeing, we could be in for some good reductions to our capital. We could also buy, don't forget we got all these points with China. Could we buy another master engineer? Absolutely could. Request an invasion. Hold on. We can send him after the Byzantine Empire. Wait, can we send him after Sweden? We're going to ask our brother-in-law, the Emperor of China, to destroy Sweden. Incredible. What a fucking game. The Protector General of the Honored Emperor addresses a letter to the Honored King of Petty Iceland. The Honored King of Petty Kingdom of Iceland. May good health be with you. The Heavenly Li Yuning, Emperor Zhenjiang of the Tang Empire, agrees with your wise judgment that Arnie Arneson Skildung threatens to destabilize the world. The forces of the Tang Empire are already marching out of the Middle Kingdom. We shall humbly assist the Emperor in this endeavor. We will join Protector General Qin Che of the Tang in his offensive wars. That's right. Our wife, our father's ex-wife, brother-in-law of the Emperor, that's us by the way, is now allied to Protector General, and we are going to go and clap Swedish cheeks. I love the fact that they are traveling across the world to back us in this. Some random dude. Maybe we've really bigged Iceland up. These majestic mountains, a land of frost and mystery. And they're like, oh shit, maybe we should help them out, huh? And we've stolen more tech points, by the way. That's incredible. Okay. Armies are back. Loot is in. Let's drop our troops. We've got a spooky hood now. Oh, very nice. We need to sacrifice a virgin. Is there anyone in our court we could grab? Rana? I mean, we could kidnap this child. Should we abduct a child and sacrifice a child? I'm in. Okay. Born 11th of January. Oh, they barely know what's going on. When an opportunity presents itself, the brothers and sisters in Ortistan will attempt to snatch Rana and bring him to me in chains. This might take a while. It's a child. Yeah, I was about to say, what the fuck are you talking about? They're ready to snatch the child. Approve it. We now have the child. They've brought him to me in a sack. Harana's opinion of King Varma is minus 50 because we abducted him. We've put him in chains and thrown him in an oubliette, which is especially cruel, given they're about to... Wait, sacrifice. Sacrifice to hell, not sacrifice... This is a sacrifice to Odin button, which is core of our religion. It's sacrifice to hell, which is from the society. Goodbye. Your acolytes place a little Harana on the altar and fasten him firmly in place. You step forward, and his confusion suddenly becomes terror as he sees the knife in your hand. His pitiful scream has only just begun before he slits his throat. Hell prefers innocent souls. That's dark, isn't it? Never really did pick up on that the first time I played CK2. Whoa. Spooky mask. There he is. Elder Frantisek. Holy crap, I like you. Wolf Familiar. Magical corruption. Branded apostate. They know he's evil, but they're just letting him get away with it. Crazy, huh? And there you go, we now have some more dark power. I wonder if we could just abduct the King of Sweden. I'm pretty sure you can't do that, right? They have to be within your realm or like a vassal. Okay. Well, we are at war with Sweden, so I should probably stop fucking around. We're going to have to defend ourselves until China... Oh, what? The corruption crept up on me slowly. I did not realize what was happening to me before it was too late. Now the dark tendrils of hell's magic invaded my body, sapping all of my energy and strength. I often feel as if I'm starving, yet I struggle to keep my food down. The use of dark magic has corrupted us. We're getting the trait Frail already? Motherfucker. That was like 2 seconds flat. All we did was kidnap and murder a baby. Alright, fair enough. I suppose that's karma for you, isn't it? How long do you think it'll take China to get here? Can we see our allies? You good? Where does he live these days? There he is. Oh, yep, there they are. They are genuinely walking to Sweden. That is honestly fucking superb. I guess we'll just give him a few minutes. What can we do in the meantime? I suppose we'll just go out raiding again, right? I mean, you could make a strong argument. Stay at home. Defend your lands in case the Swedish turn up. I think the Swedish are embroiled in many wars right now. Oh, they're trying to defend against Novgorod. Oh my god. Wait, and how big are Novgorod? They're Hungarian? Well, I wasn't expecting that. Hungarian Novgorod, Tengri. They haven't got many troops. Although 9,000 of their allies' troops, 2,600 of their own levies. Those guys and Sweden are clapping one another, keeping each other distracted. We'll go off and just do a little bit of raiding, keep the coffers filled, get some prestige. Sign a non-aggression pact with who? King Paul of Mumu, an Irish man. He's a petty king right down south. You know what? Given the size of Mead right now, I'm not going to be doing that. Respectfully disagree. You can offer me nothing. What I was going to do is go to Pitland here, because they've got a king. Look at this. A stone of scone. I don't know what that is. The coronation stone of Scotland. From whence the stone of destiny come? From whence doeth the stone of destiny come? It cometh across the sea from Ireland, with the first king of the Scots, or so the bards claim. I know a lot about being a bard. Dragon Amulet, I love. Build cost minus 10%. We're just going to steal what they've got. I mean, going for big kingdoms is always a good way to get artifacts, because they tend to trickle down. You know what? I've changed my mind. We're not going to do that. It's a silly idea. Who wants to visit Scotland anyway? It's just, what is it? Like hills? Cows with long hair? Nobody wants to see that. How are we doing in Leicester? 500 men. All right. You know what? We're going to go for York. York. You got any artifacts? They do. You know what? They've got Chinese horses. We could steal a Chinese... Stop. No. Okay, we're going to land in Lincolnshire, then we're leaving. Let's just go for some smaller counties. Just do some damage where we can. Then mark them as raiders. You can't raid while you're at war. It's coming back to me. Sorry, I haven't played TK2 in obviously months, so I've forgotten some fundamentals here. We could just do some hit and run on Swedish provinces then. Might as well do some damage while we wait for China. Take out those 23 men. You're welcome. It's a bloody good start. We'll siege up and down the Norwegian coast, because ultimately they can't get to us here. They'd have to go through the mountains. We'll come from the top and bottom. The second we see them coming, we'll just get back on our ships and fuck off. My friend was slain. I do not really care. Okay, let's wait then. We're taking a horrible attrition, because it's October and we're in the Norwegian mountains trying to siege. Jedvard the Ruthless has declared the Nordlander-Finnmarkian border dispute. My 2 family members that we left in Scandinavia are fighting one another. Wow, Finnmark got pretty large, though. Oh, no. 2 branches of our family. The son of Varma I and the son of Gandalf, our uncle, are fighting. Oh, if only they could unify. Maybe help me against Svithjod. Divide it up, it'd be in their benefit. Oh, well, there's one guy dead already. Good start. Right. We're up to 34%. All we did was take some random Norwegian province. Hell's favors, Spayman Warmer. It's the great and mighty hell has given us so much, and now it's time for us to offer them a gift in return. They want to sacrifice another virgin. Oh, I wonder why all the babies of Iceland are suddenly disappearing, huh? What about that girl? Oh, it's Pope's sire. That's my daughter. I can't do that. Sigrid. Who was your sibling? Oh, Hrana. Oh, it's a bad day for this family. I just churning out baby after baby and then disappearing right into my fucking dungeon. I feel terrible. But, sorry, it's necessary. Oh, my brother are not having much luck. It's literally been like 3 days. Be patient. Good lord. Although, to be fair, if you can't kidnap a baby after 3 days, maybe there is no hope. Prove the scheme. Yes, we got it. Sigrid. Sigrid? Die. Die, little Sigrid. That's another baby killed. Well done. What a brave soul we are. What an incredible guy. Okay, let's head over to Nidaros. It's a bit more important because there's actually a temple there. A key temple of our religion. Okay. What? The use of dark magic corrupted me. The dark tendrils of hell's magic converted my body and mind. What happened to us this time? Nothing, by the looks of it. Why was that only a small pop-up? You should be telling me about that, you fool. I'll do that. That might get a little bit annoying, though. We'll see how it fares. Yeah, if we can burn this one down, this would be massive for the war. And it's giving us a little bit of war score. Look, they're getting annihilated. Was that China? China's here! Fucking hell, they got here quick. Bloody hell. That's why we're winning. I thought, taking this random Norwegian province gives us a lot of war score. Meanwhile, China's burning down the most significant provinces. Oh, what a guy. Holy shit. The long play. They've got an abacus. That's great news. Oh! We stole some Tang calligraphy. That's great. I don't really want that. We'll burn down the temple, for sure. I mean, it's our religion, but of course we're a devil worshipper now, so maybe there's some bonus points for that one. Who'd have thought our most evil guy would be a fucking bard? It's a necessary evil. My horses died. Vengeance. I will bathe this planet in fire. I will avenge you. I didn't even name my horse. Is there a rename artifact mod? There you go. Who could have possibly guessed that the Chinese Empire won against Sweden? And now look, we've divided it up. Now you could argue that was a poor idea from our religion's perspective. Because now that we've done that, it makes them easy picking for the Christians. If you look at the religious map, enemies on all sides. Slavic, Suomi, Catholic, right next to them. I may have made a mistake. Or maybe we've opened this up for Finnmark and Nordland to do some good work. More importantly, it means that we can raid a lot more freely across these lands. Get back Galahorn, get back Mjolnir, bring it safely over to... Hello? Sacrifice another virgin. You guys are obsessed with this, aren't you? Bring it safely over to Iceland and keep it for ourselves. Somewhere it can never leave. Maybe that's not a bad idea. So you know what? Let's mark these guys as raiders again. Let's get right the fuck back out there right away. There he is. Arnie. His capital has moved. He's in prison. Who's he in prison by? Oh, just a completely unrelated person. He's really not having a good day, is he? Oh, this guy's also part of our society. He's a member of the Society of Hell. So you don't know who's obviously part of the secret society until you yourself join and you uncover them as an apostate with your court priest. So we're finding out a lot about our people here. We might have a lot of... Oh. Holy shit. Well, you know what? Let's leave that one for tomorrow then, huh? Thank you all for watching. What a day. What a glorious day. This is bizarre. Please let me know if you think I'm playing the character okay, because I'm a little bit concerned we've gone off the deep end. But, I mean, it did say on the backstory generator that our guy wanted that dark magic and that forgotten lore. And a guy... and of course, glory for our dynasty. And I think I can justify it in that this society is all about dark magic old lore. We're trying to gather up the ancient Norse artifacts, you know, the Hammer of Thor, the Galahorn. We're trying to take them out to Iceland for the glory of our dynasty. Something our grandfather could never do. Maybe this all does all tie together, but I'll leave you guys to be the judge of that. Tomorrow we'll find out what the Dungeon Master has found in the temple at Chippa in Jazer. I feel like I probably got the pronunciation of that one bang on.